Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. That was a tough thumbnail to to post for. I have Toby here on my lap because you guys know that he had knee surgery and he doesn't like to be by himself when I'm here. Like if I'm here, he wants to be with me, but he needs to be on kennel rest because he can't be walking. So I'm just carrying him around all day like a baby. Anyway, today's video is going to be my first update for my products I want to pen in 2023. I thought I was going to do this every quarter, but I completely forgot that in February, that was 3 months. I uploaded this introduction in November, on November 16th, 2022. So I should have updated last month. Completely forgot about it. So I guess I'll do another update in about 4 months, unless I have really good progress at the 3-month mark. Then I'll do another update. But for now, this is a 4-month update. Quick update on my eye. In case you guys are wondering why I'm not wearing eye makeup, if you guys didn't watch my previous video that I posted last week, I got some sort of irritation on my eye. It was very red, swollen, itchy, and it looks really good right now. I don't know if you guys can see. It's not swollen anymore. It's not red anymore. It doesn't feel rough when I touch it anymore, but it's still, I feel like maybe because I'm just like looking at it like obsessively, it still looks kind of wrinkly to me. But even here, it looks like it left like a stain. Like my skin looks a little bit darker here and here. I think it's because of the rash. It left, I guess that's the scar of the rash, the discoloration. So I guess as time goes on, it'll go away. Today's actually a week that I stopped wearing any kind of makeup. I ended up getting a medication. It's an ointment that I'm putting on my eye. I don't know if you guys can see, it looks kind of shiny, or maybe not anymore. And I've been putting it on twice a day, in the morning and at night. And within 24 hours, like after 3 applications, you know, I got it in the evening, and then I applied it again the following morning, and then the evening again at 24 hours. After those 3 doses, applications, my eye was doing a lot better. It's still very itchy, which I don't understand why. I haven't applied anything on my eye, but it's still like every now and then I'll get like this real itchy like sensation, and I want to scratch it, but then my hands are dirty and I'm like, oh, I can't scratch it. So the good thing is that it's getting better, and the bad thing is that I'm getting behind on my progress with all my project pens that in regards to eye products, because I haven't been wearing them. So anyway, for this video, I'm going to show you guys 4 months of progress on these products that I wanted to pen. So unfortunately, I only have 3, puppy. I only have 3 products that I have finished. One I finished last year, and I'm trying to find it. This is a product that I finished last year, this little mini powder from Laura Mercier. This is the Translucent Luciding Powder Glow. And this is what it looks like. I ended up using this powder to make a blush that I used up towards the end of 2022. And that's how I used it up. So I'm still happy. The only reason why I still have this container is because I haven't thrown away my empties for 2022. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have known that already. And you would have thought that after posting that picture, I would have been like, okay, let's throw it away. But I still have it. I put it back in the closet. The products that I finished up this year are another powder from Becca. And you guys would have seen this in my, I think my latest Project Pen update. But this is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. It's been discontinued. You can no longer get it, but I used it up. Full-size product. I love that product. Very happy. And then I used up a mini blush. Very happy. This is the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur. I don't think they make these anymore. This is in the color Mauve Sunrise. And this is what it looks like right here. As you guys can see, it's a plastic grid. And I used it all up. It was really nice blush. I think they only have, oh my gosh, I can't remember off the top of my head what the name of the current blushes are, but it's not Bounce and Blur for sure. Really enjoyed this one. The color was very pretty. This was a little deluxe size sample, like I said, and I'm glad that I got 1 blush out of my collection. I'm hoping to finish 3 this year, so fingers crossed, we'll see. I feel like it looked pink. So now I have a bag of items that I have not touched, not even once, And then I have my little container here, my little tray here of products that I have progress on, and we're gonna start with those. So the first thing, because I'm afraid I'm gonna drop it, it's this Becca primer. This is the backlight priming filter. This is how much progress I have made so far. You guys maybe will see a picture of what it looked like at the beginning. But this is in a project pan. I use half a pump because I am mixing it with another primer, so it's gonna be a while before I actually finish it up. And the other primer that I'm mixing it with, it's this guy, the Cover FX Anti-Aging Primer. This one is almost down to its last leg. I'm really having to like squeeze the container like all the way to the bottom and bend it on the sides to get product out. I feel like maybe one more month and this guy will be finished. Then, I'm sorry I'm not going in the order for the face because it's just all random stuff. Another thing that I have here is a bronzer from Merit. This is my cream bronzer. I have not used this one as much as I would like, but this was brand new when I first started it, and when you would roll it all the way to the bottom, you could still see a dome coming out of here, and obviously you can't see that anymore, and I have a little bit of a dip in the container here. If I roll it all the way up, it feels like I don't have that much left, but it's a cream product. It's really nice, very buildable if I wanted to, but I'm not trying to like use it up ASAP. I am enjoying it. I love this product. I think it's one of the best cream bronzers that I have ever used, and I like it. So however long it takes me to use this guy up, I'll be okay with that because I do enjoy it. Then I have a couple of foundations currently in rotation. You guys know my Merit, what is this called? I always forget. The Perfecting Complexion Stick in the color Linen. I did mention that I thought this was a little bit too light for me, so I went ahead and I pulled this guy out. This is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer in the color Sand 3W2. This is a little bit too dark for me, so I am applying a little bit of this over this to make my perfect color, and it seems to be working great. I'm wearing it today and I really enjoy how it looks, and the formulas mix really well as well. That's another thing. Sometimes formulas are kind of, you know, ugly with each other, but that combo seems to be working really well. This is in a project pan, so it's hard to, I don't want to show you guys. You guys would have seen just my update recently, and I did mark it over here, so that's how much product I have ish. I have used it since that since that update, but I'm not gonna mark it again. And then this one obviously is very hard to tell my update on because it's a black container and it's not see-through through the packaging. I have one concealer that I'm working on, and it's the Erase Paste from Benefit. And I don't use this every day, but I have made a dent in this guy. I am in number 2 medium. I think these have been reformulated and re-released or something like that. They have more shades than they used to when it was in this packaging, but like I said, I haven't hit the bottom of the container yet, but I have a very, very nice dip going on. I love this product. I think it works really well. I'm sad that they redid it. Then I have one powder. After I finish the other two, I am left with, well, I'm currently working on one. And this is the, what is this? This is the Laura Mercier. This is a travel size. You have like the full size, and then this is the half size, and then you have the deluxe size sample, which is this little guy that I finished last year. So this is like the middle size. I am wearing it to set my face, my foundation. However, you guys know that I like to remove the sifter, but for some reason I cannot remove the sifter out. Like, it's really like jammed in there. I haven't been able to, so I actually have to, like, you know, do this thing where I turn it over and then deposit a little bit in the cap and then put my brush in here, and it's just like, it's too much work. So I'm gonna try again to see if I can pry this out because yeah, I'm not a fan of sifters. But I love this powder. It's a great powder. I think everybody knows how great it is. Then I have 3 highlighters. One is a highlighter stick, and this is the Ulta Beauty Highbrow. This is in a project pan as well. I need to sharpen it. As you guys can see, I have like the smallest little nub in here, and I need to sharpen it because I won't be able to apply it next time. This is a fine product. I'm using it because I have it, but not because it's something that I think I need in my makeup routine. Then the 2 powder highlighters that I have one in rotation. It's from Catrice. the highlighting powder in the color Champagne Campaign. And I showed it recently. And that's what it looks like. I haven't hit pan yet, but I feel like I'm making a really nice dip on this area right here where the dark colors are. And I feel like when I hit pan, that's where I'm gonna hit pan in. So that's this guy. Then the other, well, I haven't used that one, so I'm not gonna show you guys. And then I have 3 palettes that I have progress on. So the first one that I'm gonna show you guys has the most progress. And should I show you? Oh, what the heck. This is what it looks like right now. So this shade, Banana, actually goes in this side right here, but because it's so close to the bronzer and I'm really having to put my brush on around the pan, I'm afraid of getting my this brush into this pan too. And so I just moved the pan over so that I could have like empty pans on all sides. And when I swirl my brush in there, like I don't risk getting bronzer on it. But yeah, this is in the shade Banana. I only have the littlest bit left. I am going to be repressing this soon. That way it'll be easier on my brush to pick up product. But yeah, used up 1 face powder, 1 highlighter, and bronzer. I'm currently using this as my bronzer. I don't think I have a dip yet. But because it's a very fluffy brush and I am putting it all over the small pan, I tend to wear these, or the way I wore the other bronzer, I kind of used it all evenly. And by the time I hit pan, I went through it like this. So I feel like it's one of those products that it takes a long time to get you to see that there's progress on it. But once you can see the progress, it just goes down, you know, it goes away really, really fast. So that's what this guy looks like. I'm very happy. For sure, I'll be having this palette out of my collection, no problem. Even if it takes me this guy to finish until June, that still gives me 6 months to use up the last blush. And this bronzer right here took me about 3.5 months to use up. So I'm not too worried about it. So that's this one. And then the other one is an eyeshadow palette from Norvina. This is the Mini Pro Pigment palette from ABH. And this guy, I did hit pan. And because the reason why I hit pan on this shade is because that's what I used. That's the color I used to make up blush with this powder. So hit pan on it last year. I haven't really used it at all in 2023. But my goal for this guy was just to get some use out of it. I was hoping to get some pan on this, and at least I have one. So I'm happy already with that. I feel like once I finish some shades from my palette, I'll be able to dip into these shimmery shades. And hopefully I can get hit pan on those 2. If I hit pan on 3 shades of this guy, I'll be very, very happy because that's 1/3 of the palette. So that's what this guy is looking like. And the other one, I have been using it, but you can't see progress on it. And it's this Urban Decay Naked palette in the color Native. And this is a face palette with a blush, bronzer, and highlighter. I have been using this blush a little bit, maybe about 5 times. Because I'm experimenting with that cream blush from Kaja that I'm like, it doesn't deposit anything on my face. I mean, I am wearing it today and you can barely see it. It's very, very sheer. So I can only imagine that any shades that are lighter from that type of blush, they would hardly show on your face. So anyway, I have been using this one to set my blush to make it show a little bit. And other than that, I really haven't used the highlighter nor the bronzer. Obviously, I have other bronzers that I've been focusing on, so that's it with this guy. Now for the items that I haven't even touched once, I'm gonna go through them really, really quickly because this video is kind of long. Oh, what a liar. It snuck in my bag. This is the other blush that I was talking about, the Kaja one, the one that has the sponge applicator that I don't care about. And I am using my e.l.f. small stipple brush to just dip it in there and apply it on my face, and that's how I've been using it. It's a nice blush. But like I was saying, it's very, very sheer. I can't imagine shades that are a lot lighter than this that they would even show on your skin. So that's this one. So I think that's everything I have actually. Oh no, one more thing. My brain is like everywhere. This is the Smashbox eyeshadow primer. This is the guy that I have been using since I finished my Kat Von D one last year. Did I finish it last year? Obviously I did, but I can't remember how far into the year. But yeah, I've been using this guy every single time. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to finish this by maybe June, July, and then introduce another one in this project. Okay, I think that's everything I have actually used. Yes. Now everything in this bag for sure now I haven't used, not even once. So let's get started. So I have 2 powders. One is a little deluxe size from Tarte. This is the Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape Setting Powder, and it doesn't say it's translucent, but I think it could be. I don't know. It looks like the shade would be translucent. I don't know. We'll see. And the other one is from NYX, the HD finishing powder in the shade Translucent. This is just a white powder. Hopefully it doesn't leave a white cast. Let me know in the comments if you guys have used this before and if it leaves a white cast. Then I have 3 foundations. I know I was very ambitious with my foundation usage, hoping. The first one is from CoverGirl, the Outlast Stay Luminous Foundation. This one is probably one of the oldest ones in my collection, so it would be nice to get it out. Then the L'Oreal Magic Skin BB Cream in the shade Fair Pale. I bought this one to use in combination with the Laura Mercier, just because I feel like since this one's a little bit darker, I wanted to use this shade to lighten this one a little bit. So they're meant to be used together. Then I have a foundation stick from Fenty Beauty. This is a match stick, but I think it can be used as a foundation stick. I haven't used it yet. It's still in its box, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Then I have one face primer, and it's the Cover FX Matte Water Cloud Primer. And this is only half an ounce or 15 ml. It's the half the size of the other one, the anti-aging one that I'm using. So I know I can finish it no problem. And then I have from NYX the Bare With Me Concealer Serum. I haven't used it other than to give it a pump from when I did the swatch for you guys in the intro video. And yeah, we'll see if I can get to this guy. I think that's a concealer technically, but I think it would be a good thing to use it all over your face. I know I've seen people use it like a foundation, so we'll see if I can do that. I have another blush here from Tarte. This is the Thankful Amazonian Clay 24-Hour Blush. I don't know if I'll get to it, but I put it in this just in case. So that's that guy. Then I have another highlighter, and it's from Becca. A lot of Becca products. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Rose Gold. That's what this guy looks like. Very pretty. I put it in here to try to use as a blush topper, but I haven't gotten to that, so we'll see. Then I have 2 eyeshadow crayons. One is from Laura Mercier. This is a mini in the color Strapless. That's the color right there, kind of like a golden, bronzy, taupey color. And the other one is from the Sephora collection. This is in the color brown. I'm not going to open it because it's just shrink wrapped, but it's a basic brown cream shadow. I use those sticks as cream bases or actual eyeliners. So I know it's a product I can go through fairly quickly. Hopefully by June, July, again, halfway through the year, I can start working on those guys. And then last but not least, I have another product from Merit. This is a volumizing pomade. It's a brow pomade in the color Black Brown. I haven't been using this one because I am using a brown shadow from my Panda palette to do my brows. Once I'm done with that, oh god, my brows look so like pale, and I'm used to having, you know, dark, bold brows, and now I feel like I'm going bald or something. Anyway, I'm planning on using this guy once I finish the brown eyeshadow from my Panda palette, which should be soonish. But oh, one more thing. I have an eyeliner, black eyeliner from Bobbi Brown in the color Jet. I haven't been using this one because I was using the one from Trish McEvoy in my other project pan. So now, officially, that is it. My goodness, this video is so long. Sorry for that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.